Do you know what physical and chemical changes are?
I only know about chemical changes.
I only know about physical changes.
Well, you tell me about physical changes and I will tell you about physical changes.
That sounds great. I will go first. Well, a physical change is any change that alters the form or appearance of a substance.
Now that I know what it is, what are some examples?
An example of a physical change is melting an ice cube. Melting an ice cube only changes the form.
I don't oppose. Do you really get it? What's an oppose? As another example.
Another example of a physical change is crumbling a sheet of paper. Crumbling a sheet of paper only changes the form. Physical changes are bending, crushing, breaking, cutting or ripping.
Oh, I get it now.
Now tell me about chemical changes.
Okay, sure. A chemical change is a change in matter that produces one or more than one substance.
Now that I know what it is, can you give me an example?
An example of a chemical change is exploding a firecracker. Anything that has something to do with fire is a chemical change.
Oh, I get it now. When do chemical changes occur?
Chemical changes occur when the bonds break down and new bonds form. So do you know what chemical changes are now?
Yes, chemical changes are change that produce one or more than one substance. Do you know what physical changes?
Yes, physical changes are changes that alters the form or appearance of the substance.
But wait, what is the difference between a physical and chemical change?
Well, the difference is shapes or alters while chemical change forms new substances.
Are there any other types of changes?
Yes and no. The two types of changes are physical and chemical, but therefore different types of chemical change.
What are they?
The different types of chemical change are combustion, electrolysis, oxidation, and tarnishing.
I have learned something new about chemical change. Do you want to learn some more things about physical change?
Of course I do, but you can explain the main types of physical change.
Okay, well, as you know, the main types of physical change are bending, crushing, breaking, cutting, and ripping. The concepts are quite similar, so I will explain just two. Okay, I'll start now. If you take a piece of paper and bend it, it is still paper. Its chemical structure has not changed. It is still paper, it just has some creases. Now I'll use cutting as an example. If you cut a piece of paper, each individual piece of is still paper, it is just in smaller pieces.
Wow, there was a lot to remember.
What are the definitions of the different types of chemical change?
Combustion is the active process of burning. Oxidation is the interaction between oxygen molecules and other substances. Tarnishing is the dull of the luster of discolor, especially by exposure to air or dirt. Electrolysis is a method of using direct electric current to drive an otherwise non-spontaneous chemical reaction.
Wow, thank you.